All right, Mr. Salters, an operations update, please.
Thank you, Dr. Little, members of the board. We have a brief update for you this evening. There we go. Okay. So we are at the new Pelion Middle School, and I'm happy to report to you that we have moved a significant amount of materials, teacher materials and supplies into this building. Our maintenance staff, our departments here at Central Services came together yesterday and today and have made a major impact on moving materials. So they're going to be ready to move into this space on June 4th, I'm sorry, January 4th. Let's get that right. January 4th. I was skipping ahead to graduations. And so you can see from the aerial photos, the campus is really taking shape. Very excited about students moving into this facility. The traffic improvements have been made out on Highway 178. This is the main entrance to the school. And we had some turn lane improvements that were required by SCDOT, and those have been completed. And so we have occupancy, and we're ready to bring students in. Just a few shots of the building. This is the courtyard area, looking from the cafeteria back over to our art classrooms here, libraries here on the right. Interior shot of the commons area with, again, the library over on this side. And kind of looking back the other way. Looks very familiar and similar to Beechwood. As you recall, this is a prototype plan that we developed there at Beechwood. This is the rear stairwell. You're kind of looking back at the bus entrance here, and the cafeteria is to the right there. Main office, you see some of the furniture has been delivered in the front office area there. And some of the offices are taking shape now. This is actually principal's office, and so we're getting that all set up. Another front office area there. This is the health room, which I'm sure will be very busy and set up for seeing students there. Just a couple of classroom shots. We have a number of, our 21st century classroom model. We have a number of desk configurations, and so that furniture is being received as we speak, and you can see it staged in various areas. This as a computer lab space with the desk around the wall there. And so this is an art classroom. And the cafeteria with furniture, different configurations of furniture there. So this is actually on the second floor looking down into the cafeteria space. You can see the serving lines there. This is the little theater.
How many seats? Is that 600?
Dr. Powers, I believe it's 487.
That's great. And is that the biggest in that community, or I guess Pelion High School has a bigger one?
Actually, believe it or not, the PPAC, as we call it, the Pelion Performing Arts Center, is located at the old Pelion Middle School,
Gotcha.
and it has about 500 seats. It's the largest. This is basically right there at that. The theater at Pelion High School is actually a little bit smaller. And it's one of the chorus room there. The riser's in place. This is the scene of the infamous shot by Dr. Little. And really excited about the students getting access to the new gymnasium. This community uses this gymnasium at the old school all the time. So I'm really excited about having a new space for them. Locker room facilities are right off the gymnasium. Internal shot of the media center there. And looking back the other way for the media center. So they're ready to go. They'll spend the bulk of this week and next week, teachers getting acclimated to the spaces, and obviously they're doing double duty. They're teaching, and then they're going to do some virtual teaching at the end of the week and next week, as well as getting ready for students to come in right after the break. The new Lexington Middle School site There's a lot going on in this picture, but just to kind of orient you, this will be the main, one of the main entrances into the main parking area. It's a very tight building area back here, but you've got 3 classroom wings already up. The second floor deck has been poured on all 3 classroom wings. You've got 2 classroom wings. The second story is coming up. And then you see the main office area. Let me fast forward 1 slide. Here's a better shot. It's just oriented a little bit different. This is the main office, and then these are your art classrooms, your library here, cafeteria here, all your serving lines, kitchen area, and all that's back here. But you can see the classroom wings really taking shape. So tremendous progress happening at this facility. We're very excited about how quickly things are going up here. And we've got the bus drive that's coming in on this side over here, and that's taking shape. There's already a storage building that's constructed in the back. So things are moving very nicely at Lexington, the new Lexington Middle School location there.
Mr. Salters, I have to say that if we, so this is our 3rd time building this prototype. I think if we build it a couple more times, we might be able to get it fully constructed in about 6 months. Because it seems to be getting, I mean.
It gets faster and faster. And this is a very difficult site. This is similar to Beechwood soil conditions, and so, but they're handling that very well, making tremendous progress. So very pleased with that. Just a couple more shots here of the construction closer up. And again, they're on the 2nd floor there. Moving on to Oak Grove Elementary School, excited about the classroom addition there at Oak Grove. And this addition is really about to wrap up. We've got, the exterior of the building looks completed. It's off the left side of the building. New sidewalks installed, some additional canopies and so forth are going up. It's kind of the side entry there. And then an interior shot of, you can see how much progress is made. They're ready to do some flooring in the different classroom spaces. And drop those ceiling tiles in, and we'll be ready to go. We got to set fixtures here in the restrooms. Moving on to White Knoll Elementary School, a similar but smaller addition. This is for kindergarten. And we've got brick on the exterior of the building there. This is kind of the exterior access where the kindergarten playground will be. And you can see, again, about the same schedule there. Ceiling grid in, the bulk of the overhead work has been done and ready to get some finished painting and flooring installed. Moving to the Technology Center, just some small work here, but very important work, some additional canopies and extensions. This is really important to the programs there, allowing for work to spill out into the exterior of the building and creating more space than just what's allowed in those classrooms, and have that covered canopy area. So it's, the instructor's very excited about this opportunity. This is a new ventilation system for our welding lab, and they're installing that now, the new welding units. Those students do tremendous work in that program, and it's a much needed update for them. Moving on to White Knoll High School, again, 32 classroom addition off the front of the building here. You can see it's really taking shape. We're got about to lay roof on the 2nd floor. We've got some exterior waterproofing going on, and soon we'll be adding brick to there's the waterproofing. We'll soon be adding brick to the side. You can see they have it staged there. It's a really nice looking addition. It's going to blend really well into the overall campus there. And ready to start some roofing on that addition. And then on the interior, got a little ways to go with interior finishes and so forth, but try to get it in the dry and then get started in those areas. This is a larger shot, so just kind of orient you. The front of the building is over here. The main office would be here. The current little theater was right here, which is going to be a black box and a couple additional flexible classrooms. And the footprint of the Performing Arts Center is out here, and you can see this is the front of the stage. And this is the makings of the fly loft, about 60 foot in the air. And then this is the stage opening, the proscenium opening that'll be finished out when it's completed. So making good progress on that side of the site as well. And as always, you can track the progress of our building plan and all the projects we have going on our website at this link. And I'm happy to answer any questions.
Mine's just a thank you. The 2008 bond referendum, I don't remember us doing this website that tracks. So again,
We didn't.
But this is a huge amount of work. But I think our community appreciates it, and I just want to say thank you.
And I know that we have built this school twice, going on the third time, but I have to say that the one in Pillion is absolutely beautiful. That whole campus is magnificent. It's really something that community can be very, very proud of.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Salters.